So, you guys thought I was done with Deep Space Tycoon? Nope, not whatsoever. We're still planning all these updates after the whole saving system came out. We might have to do a data reset. Hopefully that's not the case, but we'll see what happens. But this update will come out in like a week or two, I'm estimating, but there's going to be new planets and stuff. But take a guess what this is real quick and let me know down in the comments what you guys think I'm in right now. And we'll reveal in a second here. So, we are making a second ship for Deep Space Tycoon. Obviously, this ship is miles better than the old one, and it's way more spacious too. So what I did was, since this ship is about 30 times the size of the old ship, I was like, we probably don't want to make the interior too massive, but yeah, it is still really big, but I didn't make it too massive, so there's some stuff cutting out the walls and stuff. There's tons of viewing windows and stuff so you can look at space, which is kind of our goal. You can look at a lot of stuff. So I know I can make this way better looking and way more detailed, but unfortunately, since this is gonna be a big update, we don't want to add too many parts to the game. So I'm estimating this ship is going to be 2,000 to 4,000 parts, which is not a lot, but considering there is already almost 12,000 parts in the game already, so we want to keep it under 20,000 parts. At least that way, low-income devices can at least play it a little bit. All right, so that's the view out of the first room. I've been staying in here, but just look at this. There's a lot going on behind that ship, by the way. This thing is massive. So basically, what you're seeing right now is as that ship gets pushed back farther and farther, it's just the engine. That's all it is. That's the engine back there. I mean, yeah, there's nothing cool going on back there, but it's built really nicely. And I'm thinking that you can buy a lot of buttons to expand the ship and stuff, but that's our plan right here. But here's going down into the spawn. Yes, I'm gonna add like a lot more like flooring detail and stuff. The ship doesn't look that great so far, but it looks really cool. I mean, just in this little room right here, this is about as much room as you get in the old ship. So just do a comparison real quick. And this is not even done. I still have to make the front of the ship. But let's go ahead and take a look around here. And these rooms are pretty much the same. There is going to be like different stuff inside of them, but it's just to keep things looking nicer and stuff. Now I will probably make this window looking a bit better, just because you can't really like view anything cool out here. I mean, you kind of can, but in the back of the ship. So okay, this is in the showcase. See that ship over there? That's the original ship. Now just compare the size of this. So let's go ahead and do a size comparison real quick in Studio. Let me load it up real fast. Okay, there's a size comparison for you guys. This just makes me laugh, because look, this ship is only about twice the size of this entire room in terms of like volume. Like this ship is still very spacious, even with all the stuff in it. And there's a basement down here, which obviously this is a very old version of the ship. It looks better than the original, but this has way more parts, and that's not what we wanted in the game. But that's what that looks like. The lighting will be changed too. But let's go ahead and zoom around what it looks like around and stuff. So the outside is going to look great too, because what you can do if you can get a grav coil or certain gear is that we want players to be able to go outside and experience what it's like to like go around the ship. Like, you're free to explore the ship if you want to. Now, just so heads up though, that there are meshes, like tons and tons of meshes here, so you might have clipping issues, but that's it. So I'm like, you know what, we're not gonna make a space station or something that looks kind of, I mean, I was looking back at this. I built this like a year ago, and I never built a spaceship before, or a space station. This is more like a freighter docker, it kind of looks like, and it doesn't have a very good shape. Obviously, the new one looks a lot better with all the extra attachments, but just take a look at this. This actually looks like a ship. Like, it doesn't look like a fighter ship, but it looks like an actual ship now. And this is like the giant back thruster. So I'm thinking for the theme of this ship, since the first ship is red, we're going to go with like blue and yellow. So yellow's going to be all the other stuff, and then blue's going to go like back here, just so it looks... This thing is really awesome. This thing was not easy to build whatsoever, guys. I drew this out and did tons of design plans for this, and I even redid a lot of this too, because I'm like, we need to make this as good as possible. I mean, I am just so proud of this so far. Look at this thing. And by the way, that's a wing right there, sort of. But yeah, take a guess below how many parts this is, and I'll review it in reveal it in a second. Like I said, this will be 2 to 4K parts estimated when it's done. But the total parts here, leave a comment down below what you think it is. But the total parts, 3, 2, 1. The total parts so far are 730. And now, when there wasn't anything right here, this whole back piece was about 200 parts. That's impressive, because what I did was I went through with a lot of bricks through the actual like ship and stuff. So instead of having like 10 parts of neon, and on the other side, this is all just one part. Both the top and the bottom are just one part. So it just clips through it and stuff. That's a very good strategy that I learned for building. But yeah, I think this looks awesome, guys. Let me know down in the comments how you feel about this. And since the highest vote was more ships in the Twitter poll, we decided to make another ship because we take feedback seriously and we want to develop this game based around your guys' feedback. But if the saving update wasn't big enough, this one's going to be even bigger with the new ship. And I really hope that players enjoy this. And I'm confident that this ship, it not only looks way better, but it's I think this thing is like, 1 to 2K parts, I think. This one's going to be relatively more, but at the same time you get a lot more out of it. So let me know your feedback down below if you have any ideas or anything like that to add to this. I know it's a little bland, but we don't want to add a lot of parts. But yeah, this is still heavily under development. I mean, yesterday I was back here still making this stuff back here, and I'm like, okay, so how do we design the rest? I literally had to spend an hour just thinking about how to do this. And originally it was like this, but I'm like, okay, this is not going to be small enough to fit this onto whatever we want to build over here. So I'm like, okay, let's make this even smaller. And now we have this piece over here, which is going into this. But yeah, we're planning on adding little boxes you can teleport to view different parts of the ship as well instead of traveling around. And we're going to add more planets. We're going to add gears in this. We're going to add a captain's office, possibly another tycoon area as well. This ship is so massive, and just imagine what's going to go in the front. Oh, yes. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys later. This is completely out of my imagination, by the way. I did not, try to, take anybody's design or anything. And I haven't seen anything like this even remarkably close or on this scale built in Roblox. I mean, there are some really big things that are built in Roblox, but this has to be gigantic. Especially compared to this old ship. And people thought this ship was big. And now look at this beast. Man, this thing is going to pummel everything. Anyways, guys, Deep Space Tycoon is a thing that I've wanted to make for a very long time, and I'm very passionate about it. And we want to make the best Tycoon we could possibly ever make, button Tycoon-wise. Lumber Tycoon, Retail Tycoon, Miner's Haven, those are all amazing Tycoons, and they don't use buttons. They have their own system, which that takes way more work than this, I'm sure. But we wanted to make the best button Tycoon in Roblox, which I'm kind of disappointed Roblox didn't stream this, because I thought they'd think it's awesome. And that I got all excited because they're like, okay, after Moon Tycoon, we're going to play a really cool Tycoon that everybody's going to like. And I'm like, oh, it's going to be mine, and it wasn't. It has to be popular for them to play it. But anyways, I'm not salty about it. I respect them. But I thought that they're going to play this, but they didn't. But that's okay. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave some comments, and that'll be all. And I'll make sure to post more progress updates. Follow me on Discord and Twitter if you really want to see live updates on this ship. That's all, guys. I'll see you guys later. This thing was very hard to light up, by the way, and of course you're going to be able to buy lights and stuff. But if you have any ideas of what to put in these rooms, I'm thinking each room should be a portal, and then the other room should be like cosmetics and stuff you could buy. But that's all, guys. See you later. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. Thanks.